Good morning students, a warm welcome to this recorded class. In the previous video I have explained you the rules for transforming the sentences from active voice to passive voice, that is different types of sentences. Yes. Now in today's video let us learn what are question tags. Okay. So in this topic first let us see what all we are going to discuss. Okay. See now here first we are going to discuss definition of question tag with examples. That is what we are going to discuss about the definition of question tags with examples. Next we are going to discuss about intonations. Next formation of question tags, rules of writing question tags with examples and exceptions. These all we are going to discuss in today's video. Okay students? Yes students, now let us discuss what is the definition of question tags. Okay, question tags are short forms at the end of the statements. At the end of the statements we use short forms. We call them as question tags. They are mainly used in speech when we want to confirm something or when we want to find out if something is true or not. For confirmation we use question tags, or in order to find out whether what we are thinking, whether something is true or not. For that we use question tags. Here I have given few examples here. It isn't a dog. It isn't a dog. But still you are asking, is it? It is for confirmation. It is for confirmation. They are cats, aren't they? So you want it for confirmation or to know whether whatever you are thinking is true or not. For that we use question tags. Students, now let us discuss what are intonations in the question tags. Okay. So intonation of the question tag shows the exact meaning of it. Okay. Of the question tag. So if the intonation goes up, then we are not sure about it and we want to know the answer. Then at that time we use upper intonation. Okay, see here now, John doesn't speak Spanish. Does he? Here near does I have used upper intonation. Okay, now let us see what is the downward intonation. Okay, now if the intonation of the question tag goes down, if you put downward intonation, it means that you are checking or confirming information or making conversation. You are making conversation or you are checking or you are confirming the information. For that we use the downward intonation. Okay, see here now, John doesn't speak Spanish. Does he? Does he? So it is a conversation, or you can tell it is for confirmation or it is for checking. Understood? Yes, see here students, now let us see how question tags are formed. Okay, question tags are formed with the auxiliary or modal verb from the main sentence and the appropriate subject pronoun. From the main sentence we take auxiliary verb or modal verb and we use appropriate pronoun. And one more thing is, if the main sentence is positive, then we use negative question tag, and if the main sentence is negative, then we use positive question tag. See here now, Karen is learning to drive. Here the main sentence is positive and here Karen is subject. Is which verb? Auxiliary verb. So now how you form the question tag? Isn't she? How did we form here? Isn't, and the subject pronoun is what? She. Now if I take Mark can't ride a horse. So Mark is the subject. Can't is again negative form. The statement is which in negative. So we have used it as a modal verb. So what we have used here? Can he. So we have used positive modal can, and subject pronoun is what? He. Hope you have understood students. Yes students, now let us discuss the rules for writing the question tags. So while forming the question tag, I told you that the basic rule, what is that? If the question tag, that means what? If the statement is positive, then we get negative question tag and it is followed by subject pronoun. Okay. And if the statement is negative, then we get positive question tag followed by the, what we get here? Subject pronoun. I have explained this rule. Now if you see that was the basic rule. Now let us see the first rule here. Some words like hardly, scarcely, seldom, barely, these words they give negative meaning. They give negative meaning. So at that time what happens? We should write positive question tag. So then we have to write positive question tag. These words take positive question tag because they are negative in meaning. Let me give you an example here. See, he hardly does any work. Does he? He found barely anything to eat. Did he? He is seldom absent. Is he? This statement is only he hardly does any work means what? He doesn't do any work. He found barely anything to eat means what? He did not find anything to eat. He is seldom absent means what? He is regularly absent. So these words give negative meaning. So you have to write positive question tag. Now let us see the second rule, students. Okay, students, now let us see the second rule. Okay, if a sentence starts with there, then the question tag will have there in the place of pronoun. What we use normally, we'll write a modal verb or auxiliary verb, and afterwards we use what? We use subject pronoun we use. But here, instead of that subject pronoun, we use there only. Okay, see here, there is no water. Is there? So, no, why I have used is here? It is not a positive statement, it is a negative statement. I have used here what? There is no water, it is a negative statement. So, I have used is there, positive question tag. There were no good schools in the town. So, this is also a negative statement. So, I have used what? Were there. Instead of the subject pronoun, I have used there itself. Okay. Students, now let us see the third rule. Okay. See, question tag is always made in accordance with the main part of the sentence. Okay. Like if we take example, I think he is right. Here, I think is not important. So, it is not the main part of the sentence. So, how do we write question tag for this? I think he is right. We write isn't he. We won't use this one. We won't think about I think. We won't take it as the main part of the sentence. Okay, students? Yes, students. Now, let us see the fourth rule. When there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence, use do or does for present simple and did for past simple. Keith washes his car. Here, I have not used any auxiliary verb here. So, what we have to use here, as it is simple present tense, we have to use doesn't he. Okay, because here verb ended with es. So, we use doesn't he. Okay. Leo read Harry Potter. Didn't he? Leo read Harry Potter. So, it is in past tense, simple past tense. So, what I have used here, didn't he? It is a positive statement. So, I have used negative question tag. Next, Joe didn't finish the report. So, it is negative sentence and it is with didn't. So, what I have used here, did he? You work here, don't you? You work here, don't you? Here again it is simple present tense. So, I have used don't you. Okay, students? Yes, students. Now, let us see the fifth rule. Okay. See here, given few. If you write be form, I have given here tense, positive question and negative question. So, if you have a be form, that is being form of the verb like am, is, are and all. So, here if I have used are here, you are Peter. Then what we'll use here, aren't you? Okay, you are not Peter, then we use are you. So, we write question tag with are, that being form of the verbs. Next, was or were. If we use was, she was here yesterday. Wasn't she? She wasn't here yesterday. Was she? Next, present simple. So, here you won't have helping verb. Yes, so then what you have to write? You have to use do or does for present simple. You work here, don't you? You don't work here, do you? Next, past simple. So, here also you won't have a helping verb or modal verb and all. So, what you'll use? You'll use did. You sent me the email, didn't you? You have not sent me the email, did you? Next, present perfect. Here we'll use have or has like that. Okay. You have eaten, haven't you? You haven't eaten, have you? Next, for future, will. So, if you have positive sentence will, you will get won't in the negative. Okay. So, see if I take you will visit us tomorrow. So, I have used you will visit us tomorrow. Then the question tag will be won't you. You won't use will not you. You should not write will not you. You should write won't you. Next, you won't visit us tomorrow, will you? Okay. Now, let us see the exceptions. Students, now let us study few exceptions in the rules. While writing question tag, there will be few exceptions. So, let us study that one. Okay. See, if the statement starts with let, okay, let's like that. If the statement starts with let's, then we should use shall we. Okay, if the statement starts with let's, then we should use shall we. See here, let's go to the library after school. Shall we? Next, let's study English tomorrow. Shall we? Okay. Next, if you get I am. If you get I am, then we are not going to write am and I and all. See, the negative question tag am I not has no contractions. So, we prefer a very ungrammatical contraction if we write am I not. Okay. But which is correct question tag is what? Aren't I. You have to use aren't I. If you get if the statement starts with I am, then don't write am not I or am I not. Don't write like that. What you have to write? Aren't I. See here, I am still the leader of the group. Aren't I? Okay, next, I am going out. Aren't I? Like that you should not use the am not I or am I not, like that and all you should not use. That is the wrong way. Okay. Let us see the next exception. Okay. If the main clause is an imperative, then we mainly use the tag will you. We use the tag will you. Like if I take example, be here at 8 in the morning. Be here at 8 in the morning. Then what did I use here? Will you? Will you clean your table? Will you? Like that we use. Okay. If the main clause is an imperative, then we use what? Will you as the question tag. Okay. Yes, students, now see. After a class with somebody, someone, everybody, everyone, nobody, no one, then the tag pronoun means what? The pronoun in the tag. In the question tag, you'll get pronoun. Nah. There we use they. Okay. In the place of pronoun, we use they. Here I have given examples here. Somebody told you the story. Didn't they? I have used they after didn't. Next, no one came while I was out. Did they? Because no one is a negative statement. Okay. Next, after a class with nothing, the tag pronoun is normally it. As nothing is only negative, we won't use any negative question tag here. I have given examples here. Nothing is wrong. Is it? Okay, students. Now with this, we'll end today's topic. Okay, in the next video, let's start with a new topic. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and whatever doubts you have, you put it in the comment box. Thank you very much.